This feature has been awarded a G for General by the Rapier Multimedia Network, as it is fun-filled for all the family. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the start of another edition and indeed another series of Blockbusters from the Rapier Multimedia Network. Yes, it is still me, Kid Ruler. I haven't left you all behind. I'm not that kind of man. Though I did say at the end of our third series that it was quite possibly the end of the run, well, I take that back. There are many people who have written in saying that they would like me to carry on, and so I am. So, we've created a brand new set of opening titles to go with this new series, and we've looked around for new contestants who want to get their hands on the Gold Run cash prize of, wait for it, £25,000. Yes, we've upgraded most other things as well. So we hope that you'll enjoy all the new things that this series has to offer for you. So, do me a favour please. Sit yourselves down, have a mug of coffee, and relax as we entertain you within the next 10 to 15 minutes. Now, it's time we introduced our first contestant, playing blue. Please welcome a brave warrior awakened by Dr. Eggman, one of the finest life forms known to man. Not quite Sonic, but Shadow the Hedgehog.
Thank you, Mr. Ruler. A marvelous audience you have tonight as always.
Very nice to hear that, Shadow. A great audience we've always had. Now it's time to meet your first opponent, playing white. And if you get on the wrong side of this young dragon, he'll breathe. But, oh dear, I've just given away his name. Right, anyway, it's Spyro the Dragon. Welcome Spyro, good evening to you, and good luck to you and Shadow this evening. Now we move over to our first game of the new series, which is just given the signal to start, and it's chosen for us the letter I. So, without further ado, let's get this new series underway by saying those all-important words, let's play Blockbusters! Here we go with our first question of the series. It's an I. What I is someone who has a fair and unbiased view of something? Yes, Shadow.
Impartial.
That is the correct answer. And a very quick start by Shadow the Hedgehog as he puts his first blue panel on the board. Where would you like to go next?
Can I have a W, please?
It's a W. What W goes before list, room, and period? That's Shadow again.
Wedding.
Absolutely right. And the second blue panel goes on the board for Shadow the Hedgehog. Still some time to go to make that connection horizontally across. What's next, please?
I'd like a K, please, kid.
Then a K it will be. What K is a room in the house used for cooking? You've anticipated, Spyro.
Kitchen.
And very well anticipated too, that is correct. Who writes these questions? That was far too easy. We need to find more difficult ones if we're going to stump our two contestants tonight. Spyro, your next move please.
I'd like to go for the nasty X, please.
Oh no, not another X. And it's a cash bonus question, good heavens. Let's hope someone can earn £750 from this question. What X is a fear or a strong dislike of people from other countries? Yes, Shadow.
Xenophobia.
That's correct. My goodness, that X so wanted its revenge from Series 2, didn't it? And it certainly got it alright. Good thing for Shadow, we've shown it the door, and let's hope we see the last of it. Shadow, where would you like to go next?
Can I have a J, please?
You can indeed. What J is a comment intended to make people laugh? Nobody seemed to know the answer to that one. It was a jocular comment. That was the answer we wanted, was jocular. Never mind, let's have another one. What J is a short, sleeveless jacket? That's Spyro the Dragon.
A jerkin.
Now it's 2 on 3 for white to blue panels on the board. Where would you like to go next, please, Spyro?
Can I have a P, please, kid?
I wondered when that was going to come up. What P is an emotional request? Spyro again.
A plea.
That is the correct answer. And Spyro has levelled with Shadow the Hedgehog, 3 panels to 3 panels. It's still anybody's game as we ask you for your next move, Spyro.
I'd like to go for the V, please.
Then a V it will be. What V is lively and forceful enthusiasm? Spyro again.
Verb.
Is right. And for the first time this evening, and indeed this series, we have a set of flashing tiles, and they are white, belonging to Spyro, who needs just one more move to secure the first victory. What's next, please, Spyro?
An O, please.
The O. What O means long ago? Yes, Spyro, for the win.
Older.
Not quite the answer I had on the card, Spyro. I'm afraid I can't accept that. Shadow, this one is for you if you can answer. What O means long ago?
Olden.
Exactly. Hey, now we've got a game on our hands. I remember this feeling. Excitement! And that's just what it looks like as Shadow prevents a win for Spyro. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go for that D, please.
A D, okay. What D is a person or a company that builds... You've anticipated, Spyro.
A developer.
Very well anticipated too. That's correct. He's at it again. Spyro's white tiles are flashing at me. Let's see if this time he can take the game as we ask him for his next move, please.
I'd like a C, please, kid.
Then a C it will be. What C is elegant and fashionable? That's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Chic.
Gosh, this game is getting really intense now. Shadow and Spyro are at it like gamblers. But Spyro has not yet been blocked from a possible win. There is one move that can get him this game if he can steal another question. Shadow, your next move please.
Can I have an H, please?
Yes, you can. What H is a feeling to be addicted to something? Yes, Shadow again.
It's hooked.
It is hooked, correct? I don't know if I can take this game anymore, but now it's Shadow's turn to flash at me with his blue tiles. One more move will get him the victory. What will it be, Shadow?
It will be the N, if you please.
Certainly. What N is something that must be done? Yes, Spyro.
Needed.
No, it isn't needed, Spyro. Shadow, can you take the game with this question? What N is something that must be done?
necessary.
And that's Blockbusters. Now that was a game and a half. What a way to start the new series with a competition like that. Shadow the Hedgehog has one game under his belt against Spyro the Dragon. He needs one more game to go through to the first gold run of this new series. And what more, that nasty X has been shown the door for the final time, let's hope. But who would have thought that he would hide the cash bonus prize behind it? Well, regardless of all this, however, I'm afraid we've had to come to the end of the first edition in the new series of Blockbusters. We do sincerely hope that you can join us next week, when we hope that we will see just the kind of game that you saw tonight. I'm Kid Ruler, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time everybody. Bye bye!